Hello, my royal lovelies. Welcome back to the channel, and as always, welcome to my home. In today's video, I want to talk about Donald Trump. Yes, I don't normally talk about Donald Trump here on this channel, and I in no way, shape or form either endorse or condone any United States presidential candidates. But this video is very interesting because it does pertain to Harry and Meghan, in particular Prince Harry's immigration status. And we know there has been a great deal made of Prince Harry's immigration application in regards to his confession that he had taken illegal substances. And he admitted to this in Spare. So I've covered this quite a lot on the channel, so I think we are fairly up to date. Obviously, the Heritage Foundation has tried to put out there that they've made requests to have his immigration papers revealed, and then obviously they want to, push to see, I suppose, has the letter of the law been followed with regards to Prince Harry, or has he had favourable special treatment? But former President Trump has reignited this issue by making some comments. So, Trump's feud with Harry and Meghan in full as the former president threatens to deport Prince Harry from the US. So, his long-running feud with the Sussexes has taken a new turn as he indicates that he would kick Prince Harry out of the US if it is revealed that the Duke lied on his visa application. So we know that visa applications are very, very serious. They are very important. And if you fill one in incorrectly, you can risk being taken out of the country, deported. And Prince Harry is at no less a risk of that. However, we do also know that there have been, special cases where people's cases have been looked at on an individual basis. Perhaps that could have happened to Prince Harry. So did he fess up on his application form, or did he lie? That is something that the Heritage Foundation desperately want to find out. So speaking to Nigel Farage, the former US president said he would not give Harry any preferential treatment if he is re-elected to the White House this year. Prince Harry is currently facing a legal battle over his US visa application after he admitted his past drug use in his memoir Spare. Under US visa laws, this could have made him ineligible to enter the country. Is Prince Harry an illegal alien? Trump's comments are just the latest in years of hostilities between him, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Here is a look back at some of their most public of spats. So in 2016, this timeline is very, very interesting. So 2016, Meghan calls Trump misogynistic and divisive ahead of the presidential election. Meghan first made her views on Trump known shortly before he became the president. Speaking on The Nightly Show with Larry Wilmore, Meghan called Trump divisive and misogynistic. Discouraging the US electorate to vote for Trump at the election, she said, "You don't really want that kind of world." In 2019, Trump calls Meghan Markle nasty before he made a UK visit. So he didn't respond to Meghan's comments until 3 years later. I think he obviously felt that Meghan, was a nobody. She was just an actress on Suits, a deal or no deal box girl, opening and closing her box for all and sundry. And, I don't think he paid her much heed or regard. Then obviously she met Prince Harry, married into the royal family and had a much bigger platform. So I think then he sort of, wanted to make his thoughts known about her. So speaking to The Sun, he said, "I didn't know that," adding, "I didn't know she was nasty." Well, I think Trump probably did know what she said. But anyway, his assessment of Meghan was that she was nasty. The former president attempted to correct the record later in the day, claiming the quote was made up by the fake news media, despite it being recorded. So Trump's visit proceeded as planned with Meghan absent. So we all remember at the time she skipped an invitation to a state dinner. At the time, Meghan did pass up an invitation for a state dinner with Trump and the Queen. She said it was because she wanted to look after Archie. He was young. I think she didn't want to meet President Trump. She didn't want to fess up. She didn't want to, because I think she knew that he would call her up on her words, and she was running scared. So she did not want to go to that occasion. In an interview with Piers Morgan, Trump backtracked on his comment about Meghan, saying he thought she was very nice. Obviously playing the diplomacy game, because nobody thinks that Meghan is very nice. And he called Prince Harry a terrific guy. In 2020, March 2020, two Russian pranksters claimed to have fooled Prince Harry into divulging his opinion on key topics by pretending to be Greta Thunberg. We all remember this one. Speaking about Trump, Prince Harry said the former president has blood on his hands over his climate policies. Now, bearing in mind, Harry should not be getting involved in any type of US politics. He can't even vote in the US. He won't want to have a discussion about climate change with you because you will outsmart him. In 2020, Trump says the Sussexes must pay for their security costs. After it was revealed the Sussexes had relocated from Canada to Los Angeles, Trump tweeted that the US would not pay for their security. He said, "I am a great friend and admirer of the Queen and the United Kingdom. It was reported that Harry and Meghan, who left the kingdom, would reside permanently in Canada. Now they have left Canada for the US. However, the US will not pay for their security protection. They must pay." A representative for Harry and Meghan denied that they had any intention to ask the US to pay for their security costs. I'm sure they would have taken as many freebies as they possibly could. In 2020, after Meghan encouraged Americans to vote in the 2020 election, Trump said, "I am not a fan of hers. I wish a lot of luck to Harry. He's going to need it." Harry and Meghan had released a video as part of the Time 100 list of influential people. Oh my goodness, well, I bet they're no way near on that list anymore. With Harry saying, "As we approach this November, it's vital that we reject hate speech and misinformation and online negativity, despite the fact that they are putting out the most negativity out there. Compassion, my backside." Meghan also contributed to the video, adding, "Every 4 years we are told the same thing. It's the most important election of our lifetime, but this one is." Then in 21 and 22, Trump attacked the Sussexes during Piers Morgan and Nigel Farage interviews. He said he thought Harry had been used horribly and that his marriage ruined his relationship with his family and hurt the Queen. I think we can all concur with that one. Later, speaking to Piers Morgan in 22, Trump said Harry is whipped like no person I've ever seen, and that Meghan will likely leave him when she decides that she likes some other guy better. He also added that he had met the Queen for over an hour in 2019, despite only having 20 minutes penciled in, saying, "She liked me and I liked her, and she let it be known." Then, speaking to Nigel Farage last year, Trump weighed in on the prince's invite to the coronation, saying, "I was actually surprised that Harry was invited, to be honest. He said some terrible things. The book Spare was just to me, it was horrible," he said, adding that Meghan had been very disrespectful to the Queen. So, it's not a very good-looking timeline with regards to Harry and Meghan. If Trump does get back into power and has a second term, he's not going to be favourable to Harry and Meghan. We've just seen from this timeline of their little spat, very public spat, that he's going to show no favours to Harry and Meghan. And Harry and Meghan have obviously shown, I think, a political leaning towards Trump's opponents. I am not in this video in any way, shape or form endorsing any political potential president, I must say. But it is very interesting to think about the prospect of a President Trump with regards to Harry and Meghan. And this is the angle that I am most definitely looking at it. Trump thinks that Harry is whipped. And I think most of us can probably concur with that. I think there is a lot of whipping going on. And we're not just talking about Meghan's mixing bowl. American Riviera orchard, buy my batter, buy my batter. Yes, we'll have to wait for the delights of Meghan's batter. Anyway, I just think, yeah, which way will it go? And the Heritage Foundation are still pushing. So I think we are up to the point where Harry and Meghan have to kind of prove or say why the judge shouldn't have the information of the immigration. The judge wants to see it. The judge wants the immigration application to actually see if there is anything. And then I think eventually the truth will out. This is coming to a head. And, you know, the timing, I've always said that 2024 is going to be the year of Harry and Meghan striving and pushing to make things work. I think it's going to spectacularly flop. And I think in 2025 will be their undoing year. I think that is when things are going to come crashing down. Like a sandcastle made of sand, a wave will come in, the wave being their own actions, words and deeds, and it's going to just completely disintegrate the sandcastle that they have built. They have tried to build a life on not very solid foundations. Everything relies on PR, and at the moment they are most definitely losing in the world of PR. So let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media. And of course, do hit that bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. So from me, mwah, to you all, and goodbye.